Hi guys and ladies, as you'd have seen in the thumbnail, a VR video. If you bought the Pico 4, this is something you must buy. Alright, I was like that. I was on the fence. Alright, and I'll tell you what, I am so happy I bought this. Alright, it's a must. It's bleeding awesome. It's just a strap that goes around your controls, so you can see that there. I'll do a close-up of the actual product, alright, so you can see it properly, but quick intro. And it's just so that when you've got your controllers in your hand, rather than having your wrist through that little string that, you know, if you happen to let go of your controller for somewhat you're picking, it swings about, and if you put it down to pick somewhat, you can bang it onto a tip. It's a bit of a nightmare, that string, even though it's better than now. Whereas this, when you've got it on your hand, right, it connects onto your controller and it connects on really well. Right, it clips on at the top and it locks in place at the bottom, and it is locked in. And it's extremely well made. But when you've got your hands in, you can wiggle your fingers about, you can let go of the thing up in your hand, it don't fall. I'll show you in the video, but I just wanted to show you the box, alright, so that if you do decide to get one, you know what you're looking for. I will leave a link, not an affiliate link, but I'll leave a link in the description, right, so you can click straight on it and pick one up if you want to. But I won't mention the price, because I got told off once. I said something was about 50 quid, and then when they looked it was 60 quid or whatever, right, because prices vary, but it's not that expensive. And if you already own a headset, you know what I mean, you've already spent a lot of money, and this is a must. I thought it was about right price for what you get. Okay, it's in the 20 quid range, there you go. Alright, so I'll do you a quick close-up and you'll see why, and it's the best accessory I think you can buy at the moment for the Pico 4. Well, there's not much out there anyhow at the moment. But yeah, this is a must. It's an absolute must. Right, let's just have a couple of close-ups. There you go then. You can see better now, hopefully. But yeah, literally just go around the back and you've got your hands, they won't fall off, and you can still get at everything. I'll do a close-up so you can see really well, but just they are super well made, and there's a little button on the bottom. Just pull that and you can have it as loose as you. That's a little bit too loose for me, but when I'm playing a game where I have to put these controllers down like Poker Stars, you can get, you know what I mean, it's not a problem. And then when I'm playing a game like Half-Life Alyx or tennis or something, pull them up a bit tight, and that way when you're playing like table tennis, you can just relax your fingers, because with that drawstring, as I mentioned, it drops to the ground. But yeah, really well made, right? And if you own the Pico 4, this is something you have to buy. I'll just do a close-up now, right, so you can see better. Okay, then here's a close look. All it is, it clips around this part, right, your antenna part, runs down, and this bit here actually locks in place. You unclip it and you can adjust it, whatever, but you lock it down, and ideally it fits. Hope that's in focus, but right down at the bottom. And this string, well, it's not a string, it's like an elastic, but it has a button, and if you press the button, in fact, I can't tighten it up with one hand. I'll have to show you that when I'm on a different angle. But basically, as you saw anyway, your hand slips in, and then if you just basically pull that end, which there, you can see that there, pull that end, and now it's locked in really tight. I can relax my hand and still get at my buttons and stuff. Actually, it's a bit too tight for me. So that button underneath, just press that just loosen it a bit, that's better. It still won't fall, look. Still won't fall. It's just a bit looser, that feels better. I can get at all my buttons much easier. Alright, get at everything that I need to get at. So, but it's also much better than that piece of string round, because as you know, if you let go of it with that piece of string round your wrist, they just dangle down. But whereas this way, and you can pick stuff up or whatever. Right, you can, for argument's sake, pick another one up. You've got your hands kind of free-ish. Alright, and obviously it's easy to take off, not with one hand, but you can take it off. But this rubber grip, it's so bloody good. I would say it's a must buy if you own the Pico 4. Okay then, there you go. You've had a close up. You can see it. You really want to go. If it's something you want. You might not know you want it, but as soon as you connect it to your controllers, you'll think, I'm glad I bought that. I wanted that. Well worth the money, and I just can't sing its praises high enough. It is so great. I was playing that Half-Life Alyx, and as you know, yeah, there's a lot of shooting and stuff if you've got the game, and sometimes your hands can go, and it's just nice to be able to wiggle your fingers and your thumbs about without your controllers dropping, so you can just relax your hand. That part's where you stood looking about or whatever, you can give it one of these things. Anyway, yeah, hope you like this short video. I try to keep it quick, right, because it's only a product I'm telling you about. Okay then, catch you next time. Cheers.